Well, good evening. Actually, what time is it? It's 5. Oh, close. I was wondering why it was itchy. Okay, we are on our Bible study, Bible plan devotional. It's called Reconnected. In other words, connect to God and disconnect from your phones. Don't mind it, Judge. I'm not. I'm not. Okay, day 2 of 5. Solitude. I don't like that word, but sometimes I love it. Weird. I believe that solitude is hardwired into the human experience. If you are a believer in something greater than yourself, you would say that God created us with solitude as a major pillar in our existence, but we have wiped it out. And you know what? It's not necessarily our relationship with our phones that is the problem. Dare I say that the root of the problem is our relationship with solitude. It's like when you hire a nutritionist and after 2 days of eating great, you slip back into the old habits. Don't I know it? And suddenly you begin avoiding this nutritionist at all costs, even though you know this person is bringing you advice and accountability that's necessary and good for you, and you would just rather be numb and lazy. Just like we know that a conversation with our nutritionist is going to call attention to our poor eating habits, we all know that time spent in solitude is going to call attention to things in our lives that we really don't want to confront. I feel like I needed to hear this. Do you think that maybe we don't know what to do with the wrestling that solitude brings? Do you? A life without wrestling feels like a safer life, right? Right? Well, maybe it's safer in some respects, but I can tell you that it's a dangerous threat when it comes to your ability to simply be. Reclaiming some sort of solitude in your life may seem almost impossible, but let me tell you something. Not only is solitude available to you, it's going to produce more living your life instead of your life living you. Uh, they're right. When you really think about it, it's because we're so used to doing certain things that we feel uncomfortable the moment we go to change it. But it's like, make it part of your routine. And then you're breathing it. Prayer. Lord, I want to spend some time in solitude and quiet so that I can grow closer to you. Please help me as I wrestle with some of my uncomfortable thoughts, and please use my time of solitude to glorify you. Amen. And we're on with our verses now. Yeah. Luke 5, verse 15 and 16. However, the report went around concerning him all the more, and great multitudes came together to hear and to be healed by him of their infirmities. So he himself often withdrew into the wilderness and prayed. Jesus, he had a lot of solitude on top of mountains, wilderness. And we're supposed to follow his example. It's hard to follow him. He was perfect. Mark 6, verse 31. And he said to them, come aside by yourselves to a deserted place and rest a while, sorry. For there were many coming and going, and they did not even have time to eat. And that's Jesus telling the many crowd, that big crowd of people, take a break. I ever wondered, maybe I just don't like being by myself. But I know I'm supposed to be focusing on God, right? What's with the light? You notice that? One minute it's kind of like cool, and then all of a sudden it's warm. It's very odd. Yeah. And it's not like a light bulb doing it. I have nothing on except for that up there, and it's normal. Let me see it glow again. And when he sent the multitudes away, he went up on the mountain by himself to pray. Now, when evening came, he was alone there. That was Matthew 14, verse 23. Reconnected. Turning down your phone's volume turns up God's voice in your life. 5-day plan to change your relationship with technology. And that was day 2 of 5. I can't wait to see what's on tomorrow's. So that's it for tonight. I bid you adieu. Peace be upon you. Bless you. I love you. And have a good night, day, wherever you are. Bye for now.